It's so cold in here, man.
I'm not only doing cold plunges now. I'm also... Oh, my freaking phone is on the voice to text.
Cold plunges into what, John? You don't do cold plunges.
Actually, Tiff.
Actually. Where do you do your cold plunge,
I don't do
John?
cold plunges. I do cold showers. The last 5 showers I've done have been on the coldest thing on the shower.
You can't do a cold shower here.
Yeah, you do. You just get in before it gets warm.
Yeah, and then you have like 1 minute.
3 minutes.
No.
3 minutes.
No.
I go through a full song.
No. No way.
Do you want to bet?
No.
I'm able to take a shower for about, I got like 2.5 to 3 minutes
Johnnie,
before it gets warm. Our shower valve here is messed up to where
it's not
the coldest
messed up.
setting.
The person who did it intentionally.
I'm going to take it apart and fix it.
No. Jen likes it like that.
I don't care.
Well,
It's fine. You could still go to the hottest setting. It just means you could go cold.
not in the other person's mind.
Ugh!
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Buy cookie, get cookie. Fuck. Anyways, yes.
You gave me cookie. I'm sorry.
I'm able to take a cold shower, and I can get
so
about
far.
2.5 minutes, and it's I wasn't gonna talk about it because I hate how like everyone's like, everyone that cold plunges talks about how they cold plunge or like cold showers or whatever. Everyone has to talk about it. And I was thinking about talking about it. That shit just changes my whole day.
Yeah.
I feel so much better after. And
Yeah.
it just shocks the anxiety right out of me. Dude, it's like, and then I like uncontrollably laugh the whole time because it's so.
Like a full Jim Carrey
Yeah.
moment.
Bro,
Not movement.
it's super nice though. It really helps with my anxiety. I was having really bad anxiety last week, and then it just I don't know. I think it just shocks you enough to step
Yeah.
away.
It does for sure.
But
I mean,
and there's all the like
also there's
the
that.
internal benefits from it.
Yeah. There's that if you're having like a little bit more anxiety or on the urge of like a panic attack or anxiety attack or something, get like a bowl of cold water and put ice cubes in there and then put your face in it.
Yeah, it's because you have receptors in your face.
Mhm.
That they're saying people that can't afford a cold plunge or do cold showers, you could just do that. Put your face
Dump
in
your
like
face.
like this one guy was like, he's like just put your
Yeah, but
freaking.
when you do a cold plunge, you don't even dunk.
You're supposed to like the end or whatever. You could dunk, but I mean, it's all about it's just cold stress to the body.
Oh God.
The cold showers, they say they want you to get your chest hella cold and then your face, because that's where all the receptors are. That's gonna give you the benefits from the cold stress.
I would love to do it, but it's still so bright in here even with sunglasses.
It's
I don't know how you don't wear sunglasses.
I don't know how it bothers you that much. Maybe, well, you have blue eyes, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't blue eyes aren't they they're more sensitive to
That's
light?
what I hear, but honestly, I'm
Bro, you're like I don't know. I guess it's my blue eyes.
No, it's like I
No.
think it's bullshit. I think I just have sensitive eyes, and because like I mean I know people with blue eyes who are like staring at the sun, you know, or like looking around, like I swear.
Those are called morons.
Okay. Not like full on staring at the sun, but like it's just like it doesn't affect them the same, you know.
Yeah.
But
the way you reacted was like it was a compliment.
yeah, I can see. It was more so me like thinking of a story I'm about to tell you. So my eyes are super sensitive, right? And like the the drive-through at McDonald's, they got like new menus and it was like LED behind them, right? Or whatever, but they were just so bright, dude. And I would go there at night and I'm like like full on like I couldn't read the menu and my eyes would tear up like, and I'd be like I can't read it.
Dude, you're just like I can't see the same thing I order every time.
Well, it's like also just like looking at it to talk, you know, who talks straight, you know. You gotta look at the menu because that's where the speaker box is.
But do you order the same thing every time?
So, sometimes no, and also I can't think of the last time I had McDonald's. Not to praise myself, but like
I had McDonald's.
It's just been a while.
Over the weekend, it was my first time having McDonald's in like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yeah.
Fast food be whack, bro. I don't know if you saw. I was calling you last night, but you didn't answer. When you went to bed. But Pitch Perfect is back on Netflix.
I saw that. Once I opened Netflix, it was there.
I think I didn't watch it, but I watched. You know how they have like a preview
the
on Netflix?
Clip.
Yeah, I watched that like twice.
What did you go down and then go back up?
I went down. I watched it and like sat there, and then like I went to look for something else, and then it was also in another row, and then it started playing again, and I was like fucking sat there like a moron. It's when they're in the pool, the empty pool, and they're like trying to find themselves.
Oh, yeah, it was after.
Yeah, when Anna Kendrick finally like takes the reins or whatever.
Yeah, that's good. That's when they sing that Nelly song.
Yeah, yep.
Love that song.
I
love that movie.
Something cool. I mean, this is more for the viewers because me and Tiffany know about this, but
do I?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm
it's
just
not.
Kidding. Sorry.
I downloaded this new software for editing podcats, and then if anyone is listening to this that makes podcasts
don't give them our fucking secrets.
Alexis, don't tell them everything. No, it's called Autopod, and it's many. An hour podcast takes me like 2 hours to edit, hour to 2 hours to edit. It's like 10 or 15 minutes now, if I don't review it.
Yeah.
If I review it, then it takes longer. But I'm learning that I can make reels from it, and then that's the reviewing of it after it's edited. What?
It's just like staticky in this one.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you're hitting it.
I think it's because I got cheap headphones.
Yeah. Dude, I'm kind of worried that we as a society made a mistake. Like us Americans have made a huge mistake. I don't think Britney should have been freed. Have you seen her? Like, I know you want to like stick to like your guns and be like, I wasn't wrong. But like now maybe we see what her family saw.
No, and don't be rude. Okay, hold on.
I saw this video.
Stop. Let her do her. Okay.
Leave Britney alone. She needs to leave herself alone, dude. She needs to leave her cell phone alone.
Honestly, dude, I mean, I think it was horrific how her family treated her and the rights she was taken away from. Like, she had zero freedom and zero authority in her life. And that sucks. And, like, maybe, I don't know what kind of words you'd be saying, but I'm gonna say she is a very eccentric person. And I can't not lie and say, like, I can't say that the videos aren't fucking crazy. Like, they are. And, like, she looks like an insane person. And I get it. And sometimes, like, man, I can't handle it. But I do love her. And I'm happy for her. But, yeah.
Hope for the best, bro. Who's the other lady that you're saying is, like, going off her rockers? Do you know that girl's name? The girl from Orange is the New Black?
Oh.
I think Crossroads did him dirty, bro. Zoe's the only one that fucking came out on top.
Yeah. I don't even know her name. It's like, I'm gonna be wrong.
It's Meth Mouth from
yeah.
Orange is the New Black.
I literally should because I thought you were I thought you were being a dick. But that's literally her name. Okay.
Wait, that's her name in the show?
I don't know if it's her name, but it's like what they make fun of her about.
Oh,
like, that's her, like, It's not her actual name.
Oh fuck! I thought that was like a nickname in the show. I was like, I was just being a dick, but I was trying to explain who it was very easily.
I thought I don't know. I don't even really see. Yeah, Taryn. I think.
Yeah, Taryn Manning.
Yeah.
Do you know she was in Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the
she
seasons
was
you watched because she was with she was half sack.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know that you know where I stopped then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I stopped so early.
Such a good show though.
It's like, not to put any spoilers out there for people who haven't seen Sons of Anarchy yet, but
it's been years. They should know.
Yeah, it's been years, but like still, like when it was still coming out, like I haven't watched all of it, and then once Half Sack died, I was like, okay, this is awful. I'm just gonna sit here and watch everybody die. And then I had somebody fucking spoil all the deaths and the ending.
I haven't. So I
just instantly was like, why am I gonna watch it then? Like, I got annoyed and just really sad.
The writer like looked over on like into Game of Thrones books and was like, fuck, I like that idea. Let's fucking kill absolutely everybody.
Yeah, for real. Fucking awful. Pensatucky, that's her name. Not Meth Mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Meth Mouth.
Pensatucky. Punxsutawney Phil. What's the fucking groundhog's name? Groundhog Day? Punxsutawney Phil. What's the groundhog's name?
Johnnie, I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The groundhog from Groundhog Day. The groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil. It's something, homie.
Don't know, bro.
Groundhog name.
You know, I've never seen the whole movie of Groundhog's Day.
You fucking sleeping on that, homie.
Honestly?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Okay.
Yep. He sees a shadow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't.
You never watched the full Bill Murray film?
No, and honestly, I don't know.
It's worth it.
I feel like I loved Bill Murray. I don't know if I care for him too much anymore.
It's so many mixed reviews about people, how they say he is as a person.
Well, yeah, and at this state, I'm assuming everybody's kind of shitty in that area, you know, because their lives are just different.
Yeah,
their lives are different, and it's something that we'll never grasp.
So Bill Murray.
Just kidding, we're coming for you.
Bill Murray has he has like a landline, and that's how you're supposed to.
I want a landline so bad. Sorry, go on. Sorry. Don't act like it really ruined it.
He has a landline, and if you have a project you want him to be involved with, so he has like big name celebrity or directors, and they have to call that landline, and he won't answer it. It just goes to voicemail, and he'll go and check his voicemails, and then if your pitch in the voicemail entices him, then he'll call back or reach out about the project. I thought that was interesting.
That is pretty interesting. I was at it's like a career fair. I went with Jack.
Like a job fair?
It's like a job fair, but it was called career fair. I don't know.
Somebody trademark job fair.
Oh, maybe it was job fair. I don't know.
No, it's fine. Just go.
Whatever. Anyways, we were talking to this dude, and he basically travels for his job, and he promotes his job and like his company and whatever. And he was talking to us, and he was like, yeah, we go all over, blah, blah, blah. I've seen a lot of people. I mean, I was just at blah, blah, blah airport the other day, and I saw Bill Murray eating like a muffin or whatever it was. I think it was a muffin. And he was just like, and then he's like, look. And then he just has a picture of Bill Murray a little far away eating food. And I was just like, bro, that's awesome. I literally was like, you're so cool. That was awesome. I was like, did he get a picture with them? No. Okay, that's fine. But it was pretty great. Do you have Cole Sprouse's Camera Duels Instagram?
I think you've like told me about this a while back, and I looked at it.
Yeah, because he just takes pictures of people taking pictures of him.
That's right.
And so the other day I saw a post from him, and it was some chick on on an airplane, and on her phone, she was like leaning, and on her phone was like Google search Cole Sprouse, and then 2 seconds later, it's like her phone's like this. I love when people need a reference.
Oh my god!
To
They're
know.
like, I need to know for sure if this is the guy.
Yeah, I don't mean to ping pong from like topic to topic, but I also really enjoy when, in any scenario, when, people are at like ball games, and there's always people like taking photos of somebody's like phone in front of them, and it's like some like text messages, or it's like, how does this work, or like, what's the SF Giants or something, like, where they just don't know anything, so they're Google searching while they're at the event. I don't know, it just makes me like laugh. It's so funny.
I watched a whole thing unravel in front of me at the last ball game I went to. The whole same thing where it was this guy, and he had like his, like, I'm assuming wife. They both had wedding rings on, but they're super young, younger than me. They had to be early 20s.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the guy was in the military or what, but he was Snapchat messaging some girl. It was like a girl's name, and there was like lots of emojis happening, and they're like talking about like work and like how they're gonna like hang out at work and all this stuff, and like annoying things about their job, and excited to work with you, excited to see you, all this stuff. And it's like, and I'm watching as like it started out with like the girl was all over her husband, and they're like having their time. And then, like, she's, like, looking over. And the more she's looking over, the further she's getting away from him. And I could see, like, the whole dynamic of everything. Like, their whole day just got changed. Because he's, like, and all his attention is going to that girl in the Snapchat. And he's not even paying attention to his wife for the moment. And I was, like, sitting there watching it all unravel. And I was, like, it was breaking my heart, honestly.
Oh.
So if you were at the Giants game, I don't know the date. last season, probably. Yeah. And you were sitting there, and this has happened to you. I'm sorry, dude. And fuck that guy. Dude? The dude is neutral. I'm not talking to the girl.
Oh, well, it wasn't clear.
All right. Well, thank you for having me clear it up.
Yeah. Because that dude sounds like a dick.
Yeah. He was like the generic cowboy boots and a can of dip in his back pocket, but it looks like he's never dipped in his life. And the cowboy boots have never seen work. Yeah.
He probably had a bedazzled shirt on, didn't he?
No, I don't remember. He had like some random like t-shirt, but he was just
me hating.
Yeah. He was like the type of dude that would get a mullet because 3 of his buddies has mullets.
I was going to say, because it's in trend.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
basically it. Damn. Well, that really sucks. Yeah, I feel like that is like it's a telltale when you kind of just start.
Yeah.
Like, getting it just shows the uncomfortableness, Damn, that really sucks.
I remember I was reading like every message because I was like able to watch, and I wasn't super. Oh, by the way, going to ball games is like anxiety for me. Like I have anxiety at baseball games.
You just gotta drink.
You have to drink. Yeah, but I have anxiety because I think at any time a foul ball is gonna come and it's gonna hurt,
dude.
And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with it.
Fever pitch.
Yeah.
Burned in my brain. Like Drew Barrymore getting bopped in the fucking head with baseball. Dude, I have that same fear.
Bro.
It's so...
I'm like, every time I go, I was like, why didn't I bring a baseball mitt? And I was like, I don't own a baseball mitt.
What am I gonna do? It's so funny, dude.
I sure as fuck ain't gonna try to catch it. And if it's coming to my section, everyone around me, if they're going for it, I'm walking away, dude. Like, did you tear it up, bro?
Yeah. Do you have the fear of not watching the game then? Because of that foul ball? I have to pay attention to the game. Like, you gotta know where that ball is. Yeah. Fuck, man. I feel so exposed right now.
I'm sure there's people that relate to that. Like, there has to be other people that have anxiety.
Because I could enjoy the game. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
But it's still in my head that thing's flying towards me.
There's nothing
and then I'm
better.
Like, how lucky am I?
Bro, how lucky am I to be here drinking a $17 beer and having a $12 popcorn.
We're so lucky.
And scared for my life at any given time. And then leaving.
Yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. And it's like, I don't know, because like I would have fear of like catching a ball, like especially when I played softball or when we all play
Oh my
catch
God,
or
you
whatever.
played softball.
Yeah, but it's like,
you remember we were playing catch, dude.
oh, let me tell that story. Yo, this was awful. You were so like, you weren't even trying to have me catch them. You really weren't.
I was.
You admitted it to me after. You're like, honestly, I'm so sorry. I wasn't even trying.
I don't.
You were like, I was just trying to go as fast as I could.
Tell a story.
We're playing catch on the side yard. And, oh my God, this is like when the whole thing was connected down there. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
The whole yard was open. Yeah. Do you ever...
I never even realized that, how different our house is now. But anyways,
I used to call catch throwback. Like, you want to go play throwback? Like, throw a back.
Throw a back.
Like
that's what Dad would do.
Throw it back, you know. Throw it back.
That's stupid.
Throw it back.
But I'm pretty sure...
You never heard that?
I'm pretty sure we all said that like losers. But I would also say catch. And I remember someone like made fun of me about saying catch.
I think someone made fun of you for saying throwback. Why would somebody say...
Well, yeah, I used to get made fun of saying throwback. So I said catch. And then I got made fun of saying catch.
I think they just want to make fun of you, dude.
Maybe. And I was just like, the fuck am I doing out here then? Tell me what this is. I throw it and I catch it. Which word
And then
can
after I catch
use?
it, I throw it back.
Yeah, like... Honestly, these dumb words, dude. Some words just like, they're just so like in your face that it's like, how can it be wrong? How can it be fucking wrong? I do it. I'm throwing it. I throw it back. Throw back. I catch
Buy
it.
cookie, give cookie.
Literally. Give me what I want. Dude, I can't. So much angst in this podcast.
Oh my God, that's so funny. No, but so Tiffany and I were playing catch.
I didn't even tell the story.
It's so dumb and quick.
It's so dumb and quick. But it fucking hurt. Go on.
We still didn't tell the story.
I was gonna let you do it. I thought you started off.
Oh, you said I wanted to tell a story. We were playing catch with a big ass I remember it's like a neon softball, and
they all look.
I was really getting into playing catch at the time and like throwing with my buddies, and then me and Tiffany were playing because she played softball.
And we're buddies.
And I was bored.
Yeah, we were not buddies at that time. You would have never done that to me, and now.
I did. I was just like, we started off simple, and then I just started like getting a heavier hand, and then I was just like full on fucking pitching it at her, and she's like, "Come on, Johnny, slow down. It's so hard to catch."
Yeah.
And you were like basically just swatting the ball away.
Well, it was hurting my hand, and it was like this guy, like chucking them. Like it hurt so bad to catch them.
And I think the one that we're getting to, I went for a distance one. It was longer. It was longer.
You were far.
Yeah, I went far away, and I fucking lobbed it. But it was like, it wasn't just like throwing high. Like I put some effort into that fucking ball, and then it was like it wasn't making it to your like.
Maybe that's what happened to my knee.
I mean, maybe, honestly. So she goes to catch it, but it's like a lower catch, and then her aim was just slightly off, and it skimmed the fucking thing and went straight into her kneecap, and she collapsed so hard, and I was just like, God damn it. I was like, here we go. like
as if it's my fault because I'm crying and hurt. Now I got to deal with this.
Exactly. Now I was like, now I have to fucking deal with this. And it's like, now I'm not playing catch anymore. She was not going to throw it back.
Yeah. No, honestly, that hurt so bad. And I just remember, I mean, honestly, I've come to the terms that in any scenario where I am hurt, Johnny's not the person to go to. I was like, get your dogs away from me. No, Johnny's never going to be there when I'm hurt. Like, he will. I'm
now
sorry.
I am.
No, when?
When have you been hurt around me? Now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, because you don't do it. But that's the thing.
I don't do
it. We don't put ourselves in a position where you're going to get hurt, though. But if I think I'm much more mature now and I can handle it, if you get hurt, I'm not going to just run away.
Yeah, so you do, Johnny. Let's tell the people. Johnny runs away. Okay? runs away. I fell on my back, lost my breath at school in front of my friend
Dude.
and Johnnie. And I was like, and then started crying, but I couldn't cry because I couldn't breathe. And then he just goes, and like dips. He like slowly walks away, and I was like, Johnnie, and I'm like reaching for my big brother, and he just runs away. And I went home early that day. I did. I went in, called my dad, and I was like, I told them what happened. They were like, I think you just lost your breath, sweetie. Like, just take a minute. And I was like, I'm going home. I'm fucking embarrassed. I'm going home. I made dad come pick me up. And I remember I told him that you run away and he got mad at you. Did he ever talk to you about it?
Can't remember. I seem to like black out things I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
I wish I could block out that memory. Like actually, like right now, like thinking about it, I just feel like an inch tall. That's awful.
Oh, yeah. I hope so. Johnnie, I felt awful.
It's really sad. Like
yeah.
but no, in therapy right now, I'm learning that
oh damn.
To like be to like I'm like trying not to be so anti-confrontational, and then to like figure out what the fuck a man is and how I want to feel manly and stuff like that. And it's like those moments where like these like
could have made
exactly. And these are like what do they say, the core memories. It's core memories of my like the infrastructure of who I am as a person, and these moments of like me
choices.
like these choices I've made that really set myself up to be a shitty person. And I'm like now trying to unravel that, but I guess it's a good thing that I could look back on that and feel shitty about it. Like the fact that I feel shitty about it means I know that it was wrong, and it means moving forward I don't want to feel like that again. So I'm not and when I'm faced with those situations, I'm gonna be better about it. So what I'm saying is fucking trip and fall in front of me and I'll help you, bro. Like, but like do it though, like hurt yourself so I can feel better.
Okay, well, do you remember when I pinched my finger in that ladder in this room? We were painting, and I brought like this like is the ladder that's outside.
Yeah.
The fucking shitty one. And the way it like folded in, my finger got completely closed in on both of these metal things. And I just remember being like scared, and it was like already hurting. And I couldn't pull because it hurt more. Mm-hmm. And me being younger and just being scared, I just screamed. And I was like, ah! And you were like, what? Hold on. And then like, you got my finger out. Like you were calm to do it. So like, it's better that you don't freak out with stuff like that, you know, in situations like that. But I mean, definitely after you laughed, because like you were like, you freaked out. I was like, I was scared. My finger was stuck. And like my experience was I was terrified. Yours was, this is annoying. Yeah. You know. But I mean, I was also your little sister, you know, and I there's a certain annoyance there, you know.
I think because when I try to think back, I try to wonder if I was embarrassed that I didn't want to be around the crying girl because there's people, but that was the end of recess. The bell had rung, so everyone's already running back to class. So there wasn't really anyone there for me to be embarrassed around. So I don't know if it was not wanting to deal with it, or maybe it's the added embarrassment or something.
Yeah.
That
like that.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah. Here's your moment.
Here's your sign.
Yeah, I don't know. That sucks though. That, you know. I mean, I don't know if it sucks because like I've been wanting you to feel bad, like,
and you just haven't done it. So thank you for saying that.
Not like you haven't done it. You haven't had the opportunity to. But yeah, no, that sucked. That was awful. But
here we are, bro.
Yeah, it's whatever. I can't remember it too much, but it was when we were younger and we were at that church event, and those guys were like making fun of you boys or something, and it was just like I forget exactly what was going on. Oh my god,
is that the kids' church? And then we were in the bleachers of the gymnasium?
No, we were at Christ Lutheran.
Oh.
And
shout out Christ Lutheran, bro.
Yeah. And we were out in the parking lot, and these boys, we were like running around. Remember how it's like that huge parking lot, and then when you go off to the edge, there's like that tree, it's like a little, like, just like planks of wood where you can stand on, but we called it like a tree house. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
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 So we went over there and we were playing over there, and these guys were like telling us, you know, like, we can't hang out over there, and it was because they couldn't hang out over there because they were gonna get in trouble. But anyways, so we were just like, we can do whatever we want. And then anyways, we go back and they're still picking on, I think it was you and Jasper, I don't know, but Dad tells me the story a lot more like clearly, yeah, because he was there
and he was an adult.
and he was an adult. But he said that he could see the boys like kind of making fun of you guys, and I just like walk over, I grab my tricycle by the handles, and I just swing the back two plastic tires at these guys' shins, and I hit both of them. And Dad, he told me that he was like, Tiff, like, because like we're at church, number one, I'm in a dress, number two, I'm a little girl, I shouldn't be doing that. Like, he was like quick to be like, no, say sorry. And I was just like, they were making fun of my brothers. And like, I just think of like moments like that where I feel like I think Mom and Dad are right where they say I got all the balls in the family, because like I think of that story, and it was just like, I don't even remember it like clearly as to why I did it, besides them being mean to you, because they didn't do anything physically to you guys or whatever, and I just go straight up and attack them.
You know what's funny? The roller coaster of emotions I just felt in that story. That's so funny. I don't remember that at all. But as you're saying that, I like, I don't know why, but I just got like emotional. That I was like, my fucking sister fucking, you know, did that for me, and it's like it made me like my eyes were starting to tear up. And then you said, I got all the balls in the family. Instantly was like, fuck you, bro. Like, my masculinity's in question now.
I didn't mean to question you or anything like that. It's just that's what Mom and Dad would always say.
Well, it's because we were like, us boys were always so anti-confrontational. Mm-hmm. We just didn't want to fucking do
and
it.
I saw
unless
that.
Things got extreme.
Well, yeah.
But
yeah.
it was like,
yeah. But I was like, I think I was just always confrontational when I was younger. And like, I remember when we used to go to the park across the street from the apartments from Mom's house.
See, I would get confrontational there though.
Yeah, me too. And I would just get so, I don't know, it was just like, but like we'd play football, like Two in Touch with like all the people, all the kids at the park. And I just remember like people would, oh man, like these guys would just be like, I got the girl or whatever. And I would just remember being like, because I was little and they were all big, so it was just like a disadvantage. But also they would just like tell me how weak I was. And, like, I'd get mad, and you guys would be like, stop getting so mad. Like, it's just a game. Like, just play. And I was like, they're being mean. And you're like, just play. Like, it's literally not that big of a deal. And I would just be so mad because I'd be like, they're literally taunting me. I'm trying. Like, I just remember that. And then I always remember you guys, like, we'd be walking down to the park, and you guys would be like, Tiffany, lose the attitude. Don't be rude, okay? And I just was like, fuck.
Damn. Your brothers are shit.
No, dude, I was a brat. I was, and you guys. I mean, I feel like that would have.
I think it was a
attitude check.
It's a cycle too of you, like, us being like bored and maybe shitty, and then you being a brat, and then us having no patience, and then it was like a fucking it's a whole thing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
No, I mean, we used to go to that park, bro, and it was like throwdown time. There would like. Football meant there was a reason, like, shit's gonna go down and we're gonna fucking and it was like no like actual fist fights, but it was like really aggressive like tackles and Two in Touch. We're playing Two in Touch, like, no we're not, bro.
Yeah. Like, I remember you remember when we were in the back of that park and there was hella trees and there were like all these pomegranate trees and stuff, and I remember, I don't know why you would remember this. It's so random. But there were these kids there, and they were still in their school uniforms. And this one kid had pomegranate seed stuff all over his shirt.
Why do I vaguely remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, and he was, like, crying because he had to go home. And he was so scared because of his shirt being stained from the pomegranate seeds. And I just, I remember laughing. And then, like, well, yeah, this is where, like, you know, like, when you think back, you feel really shitty. But it was, like, I thought back a couple days after that and felt super shitty. Because I I remember like talking to Dad and being like, I know I've stained some clothes, but have you ever been super mad at me for staining clothes? And like, I've cut up my socks. Like, we all know this. Like, I used to just, you know, I swear to God, I don't even like thinking about it. I feel like
Sock mittens.
No, it was sock warmers or hand warmers. Hand warmers.
Yeah.
I cut socks into hand warmers.
Yeah.
Brand new socks my dad just bought. Cut them all up. Was gonna start a business. Dad came in, fucking pissed. Anyways,
He would have been pissed if you made millions, though.
yeah, exactly. No, they were not $1 million ideas. It was not it.
His are invented to hold gloves.
Yeah, for real. And I just remember being like, why would someone be so upset to go home with it? And Dad was just like, baby, some people don't have money. And if they have a school uniform, that costs more money. And maybe he was scared of his parents. And I was just like, dang, what if he got hit? And I just started thinking of all these bad things that I was just like, and I like literally laughed at the kid. And I just felt so bad. That stuff like sucks when you think back when you're younger, you know?
I know. I don't want to go into it at all.
No.
But I regret like how all of us siblings were so mean to that one kid that would come over to our house and hang out.
Yeah.
And it was just like
it was almost like we had nothing. This kid had nothing, and yet he was taking our stuff.
It's like if we had 0, this kid had like -3.
Yeah.
Like,
and we couldn't be compassionate in the moment because I think we were sad.
we were too like tunneled vision into our own shit.
Yeah.
That we couldn't see the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what life would look like if we were better. Like, I wonder. Do you think there's an alternate universe somewhere where
we were nice.
We were super nice to him, and then he just one day didn't leave the house and just stayed with us?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Dad.
I mean, he brought home strays all the time, like dogs and stuff, but...
Well, not even just that. Think of, like, we really were that household to...
Yeah.
It was open. Mm-hmm. It was an open household. Anybody who needed a place to stay, we had a couch. We had a floor. We had carpet you could sleep on. We had mattresses. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was I think that's also one of the biggest things that I love about Dad, and I also like hated when I was younger, because I couldn't understand that it was bigger than just me. You know what I mean? And he was always lending a helping hand. He was always there. And like Olivia stayed with us for a while. You know what I mean? And then I can't remember that kid's name. But he also, that little kid who, he stayed with us for a while.
The one kid, and he, that's the one where,
What's
like,
his name?
we kept making him think he was a magician because we'd spray lighter fuel into the fire. We'd watch, do the thing, and he'd go,
and it would just light up.
Go up. And then he was like,
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that kid was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that kid.
What was his name? I think Pooh would remember, but I don't. He was little. He was he was like 3 years old,
maybe 4.
And I think it was like something with his mom, but Dad was like,
his mom was a piece of shit. I remember. Yeah. I don't know if she is now, but then she was.
Yeah. And Dad was just always like, it was just like, I don't know, thinking back, it just like, I'm happy Dad did that. I was a little, but it was like, fuck, already 1 out of 6, so many kids.
Yeah.
So many kids around here. And it was just like, fuck, we're adding more. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, now looking back, it is something that I'm like really like happy about. And honestly, because of how many kids we had, like, sharing is not a thing. And like, I do have that, we all have that mentality of like, if you ain't got no money, if I'm gonna eat, you're gonna eat, type of thing.
Yeah.
And I think Dad really instilled that in us. You hear that too? Is that you, or is that just my headphones?
That's just your headphones.
Okay.
I don't hear anything.
It's like going hella staticky. It's all right, but I think that's a good. Is it because it's all bundled? Is that better?
Plug it all the way into that.
It is. Take it out and do it again.
Plug it in.
Okay, I'm stupid. we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's the silver linings, or the, like, you gotta look like glass half full, like the proper things that were instilled on us.
Yeah. You hear that? No. Oh, you did?
With the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some ASMR for y'all.
I'm just thinking about that one kid now.
I'm
trying to bring the mood down. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if he's not alive. Like, that's how, like, rough it was.
Yeah, I don't want
to go too much into that.
Honestly though,
I've been wanting pancakes recently. Hella bad.
Pancakes. Dude, pancakes are good.
They're
but, like,
so good at
tell me
first,
why
bro.
I can't have one. I can only have like one.
Bro, they're so good at first.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely enough pancakes. Like, the reason that IHOP does the never-ending pancakes is because you want them to end pretty quickly.
Yeah. No, that's hella smart. Same thing with, like, Red Robin with the unlimited 5 fries at a time.
It's like
bottomless 4 fries at a time.
And 30 minutes in between every time you get a refill on your fries.
I remember, like, working at Red Robin, like, and then them just being like, wait, like, to bring more fries. They'd be like, oh, can I get some more? And, like, they'd literally, like, be like, okay. And they wouldn't give it to them right away because they figured that they'd get over it.
I'm going to buy a burger. I'm going to go to Red Robin.
And just eat fries.
I'm going to buy a burger. And then I'm not going to touch my fucking burger. I'm going to eat the fries. Every time I see them, yeah, can I get more fries, please?
Yeah.
And then, like, oh, is something wrong with the burger? No, it's great. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want more fries.
Can I have more fries?
It's literally bottomless. Give me what I paid for. Dude, fuck. That place was whack. I am calling them out.
Dude, fuck Red Robin, homie.
It's
Red
so icky.
Robin,
and sometimes
dumb.
I really do crave it. And then I just know it's going to be crap.
Well, the thing is now,
I wish it was
because
good.
at one point that was like it was the bomb
that was the place
high-end
to
burger.
Go.
We would go there all the time. I would get the same thing every time.
You'd get the black and blue.
Not you would?
You would.
No, I'd get the A1 peppercorn burger.
Oh, why'd I think you got you would get that one. That is the one you would get.
But like I thought it was so fucking good. It was like the best burger I ever had. And then I had the hyphy heifer from Sauced, and then that became the best burger I ever had, and it was so fire.
And then
I had Broderick. And now
Gold Rush.
The Gold Rush from Broderick is top fucking tier. Go to Broderick Roadhouse in Walnut Creek. Fuck, dude, so good. They literally
best bartender in town there.
Yeah, what's his name?
Shut up. Yeah, no, honestly, the Johnnie Cash is the way to go, man.
I had the Johnnie Cash for the first time the other
yummy.
day, and it was pretty good.
It's good.
But I had, because it has like peppers on it, right?
Mm-hmm,
like sweet peppers. And I never liked those
like
until
candy
recently.
burger.
And it's really good. Yeah, I liked it. It's different. I like the because the Gold Rush comes with mac and cheese on it, but the mac and cheese has a really strong cheese in it that I like a lot. I don't know what kind of cheese it is, but then they also, at the end of the burger being cooked, they put cheese on the burger and then it crusts it.
Yeah.
Fuck. And the grease, it just goes over your hands. You're like, it's so good.
Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, like, I wish, like, sometimes, like, I didn't work there so I can enjoy the food more. Because, like, now it's just, like, I can enjoy it on a day off, but if I'm working and I have food, it's all right.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't even understand what that means.
I love food.
Yeah.
I love food.
So Broderick is the best burger you've ever had?
Yeah. Hands down.
You know, I think it's like, fuck, what's it called? That place in Antioch? JD
Customs.
That's what I thought, but it's not that. I thought it was like J&D or JD or something. I don't know. I might be. I don't know. I'm mixing it up, but it's that one.
HD Burger.
Oh, is it H? No.
Is Ricky spot that he likes a lot?
Is it HD Burger? It might be HD Burger.
It's HD Burger. I've never had that, but Ricky likes that place.
Yeah. I went there a couple times with Ricky, and Mom, but fire, so good. There's this one burger with like apple slices on it.
What?
Sounds a little weird, bro, but fire.
No, the
So
chicken
good.
sandwich from Sauce has this like apple. Oh no! I'm thinking wrong. I'm sorry. It's back 40.
Oh, back
Their chicken,
40.
the chicken sandwich has a slaw on it, but the
Mhm.
slaw has jalapenos and apple slices in it.
Mm,
Fuck.
yeah.
That fucks. That changed it forever. If you have a chicken sandwich and it
Honestly,
doesn't have slaw on
so
it,
disgusting.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, slaw's disgusting. I will scrape that shit off and put some lettuce. Yeah. No thanks. You want me to put chewed food on my fucking sandwich?
Yeah,
No.
baby bird that shit. All right,
No, dude.
Mama bird it.
Coleslaw is pre-chewed food. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, bro. It's
Oh,
fire.
God, dude. It's nasty. And
I
it's just
ordered a side of
milky
slaw.
mayonnaise,
Bro,
John,
I was in Virginia City.
with cabbage.
Also,
Oh, God.
Will and I were talking about starting a brothel up in Virginia City in Nevada. We're going to call it Virgin City. And then you pay really high-end prices to have sex with a virgin.
Oh, my God,
Can't
Johnnie.
prove it that they're not.
What the fuck?
And I was like, sometimes there's a wait list.
Oh, my God.
Because
What
we
the fuck?
need new inventory.
And for them to turn 18. You fucking nasties. No, that's gross.
Well, it's not that young. Like, you just, like... God.
What did you just say?
I was like...
What did you
I
just
said,
say?
no, I'm saying you don't get them that young. I was going to say you just groom them.
Ah!
Tell them if you save it until you're like 20, you'll get like 40 grand for the one-time thing, and then we charge the people 60 grand, take 20 grand off the top.
So you guys put some thought into this.
No, that's all the thoughts right now. Like
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking as I go.
Okay. I don't know. That sounds inhumane.
What I wanted, like I heard it on a podcast, but I like the name the fuckery for a brothel. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we had food in Virginia City, and I got a chicken sandwich, and it was like all the stuff looked pretty good, but it didn't have slaw on it. But I saw when she was like, "Oh, what do you want for your side?" And she's like, "Do you have stuff other than fries?" And she's like, "You have this, and coleslaw." I was like, "I'll just take fries." I was like, "How much is a side of coleslaw?" And she's like, "I don't know, like $1.50." I was like, "Yeah, give me that." And then also on the side, and then I put it on my chicken sandwich, and it was fire. But then I had like coleslaw left over, and I went to eat it, and I was like, "That's disgusting."
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
remember eating coleslaw at Loaves and Fishes?
No.
You never ate it?
No, I didn't. And I'm going to tell you why. I got like a really bad introduction to coleslaw, and I think it just like forever ruined it. And we were at church once again, and I made my own plate, and I thought it was salad.
Yeah,
And so I put it on my plate, and I love salad, so I was like, I'll eat all this. And I put a fucking pile, and my dad like sits down next to me, and he goes, "You're eating all that coleslaw." And I said, "Oh fuck, Dad, I didn't know this was coleslaw." And he's like, "You put it on your plate, you're eating it. You put a lot too." And I was like, "Oh my God, Dad." And I was just like, "Oh." And the rule is at home,
Yeah.
like you got to finish your plate, you know. And yeah, so I had to sit there the whole fucking time, and I just started crying eating this coleslaw. And it was so gross. I hated it. It was so mushy. I really couldn't do it. It was so gross. And I had to eat the whole thing. And after that, I was like, never again. And then, yeah.
Well, that's why I don't like meatloaf, and that's why I didn't like ketchup for a long time.
Yeah, meatloaf's disgusting.
Because
Grandma.
no. Dad's ex-wife,
Oh, Pam.
Pam. Yeah, she I didn't want to eat it,
So she smothered ketchup.
so
all
she like smothered in ketchup, put it in my mouth, and like didn't like let me open my mouth to spit it
Yeah.
out, and I had to like
Oh, yeah,
chew
she
and
was
swallow.
a great woman.
She's great. I love that so much.
So this woman, first of all, Pam, whatever the fuck your last name, it's not Webb anymore, so fuck yourself. You can go fucking far, far away. I remember Dad, we don't like this woman. She was very,
Their marriage was quicker than Kim Kardashian and that basketball player.
yeah, but the memory and trauma is still there. She just was like awful to us. Awful woman. I don't give a shit where she was in her life. I don't think anyone should be treating kids like that. Second of all, Dad forgave her. So, I don't know how. And there was a car show. Remember that?
Her top game probably fucking.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. So it was like a car show at Los Hanas, right?
Yeah.
And we're down there, and Dad is like, Tiff, you remember Pam? And I look at her, and I was like, yeah, I do. And then he's like, okay, well, we're gonna go. And I was like, yeah, go, bye. And Pam was like, Tiffany, you're so beautiful. Look how big you are. And I was just staring at her, and I was just like, no. And I was just like, I probably won't say any other words to you. And literally, I was just like, nope, did not want to. I was like, God. And I like a mental note. If I ever saw that woman, you know, I'd give her a piece of my mind. And of course, Dad was there.
Mm-hmm.
And it just didn't pan out. And then after, didn't pan out. And then
Pam situation.
Yeah. And Dad talked to me after, and he was like, you know, Tiff, you kind of gotta, when in life, you gotta forgive people to move on. You really do. And I was like, no, I don't. And I was just like so stubborn on it. And like, I still don't give a fuck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like a forgiving situation, you know? It's kind of like a remembering thing. I don't need to forgive her. I really don't. And like, I get where Dad was coming from, but I also wanted to tell him to fuck off because he didn't get it.
I don't say that I forgive her. I
her.
don't give her the time of the day, and it doesn't bother me.
I would hope to see her again as an adult. And be like, what the fuck?
Oh, she had a son, bro.
I eat dog food, lady. I was hungry. And your daughter let me eat dog food.
Bro, I will never eat ants on a log because of them.
Yeah.
Remember, bro, I don't know if you remember. Like, I remember
probably not
being in the backyard because we were locked out.
Oh my God, is this why I hate raisins?
I don't know. Well, no, I
remember she always had raisins.
Well, she always had raisins,
she always had raisins. Oh my God, no, Johnny, I think that's why I don't like raisins.
I mean, probably.
I think, yeah. I remember eating a lot of raisins with her. Oh my God. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But it just like clicks so easily.
Yeah.
That's like that.
That's why I hate raisins.
She always had raisins. Ooh.
No, so
raisin old bitch. Ooh.
Well, no, because like we would get locked out during the day or whatever, and I remember being so hungry because there's like no breakfast or whatever, and then looking in the window. I mean, you were like outside looking in, and then she was making
food
ants on a log for them, and I watched them eat it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's so like,
rough. Yeah. It was so sad, dude. And it's like, it's kind of
I don't know how much of this
that's what I'm
public.
saying. That's what I was just thinking. Like, damn, like it really was so crazy.
I think one of her daughters follows me on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she had 2 daughters.
Yeah.
One was named Fuck. The other name was Face, I think.
Honestly, it was like they were in their situation and we were in ours.
Yeah.
And like as much as I like resented them, I also just wanted to be them. Like inside eating food.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I mean, not even to like completely call this bitch out, or I mean call ourselves out, because it's what we had to live through at some point in our life. But like our dad would go to work in the morning, and then she'd get us up and literally just like put us outside and lock the door. And up until our dad coming home from work, she'd let us come back in. She'd let us eat some food and basically get warm.
Yeah.
And then Dad would come home and she would tell us not to say anything. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but something happened to where he found out. And
we told Mom or something like that.
Something
and then,
like, yeah, and then he found out.
And then he found out.
And I remember being there when they were fighting.
Oh,
and
they
fought. And
there was like domestic like fucking disturbances, like the cops would come. Like I remember standing there. Oh, dude, this is one of those core fucking memories of me standing there and watching the sister, the other girl, the older sister, call the cops on the fight. And me not doing anything about it because it was just them yelling.
Yeah.
But like I thought, Dad's gonna get in trouble, and I'm not doing anything to help him. I should have like hung up the phone or grabbed the phone from him.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
What
it's both of them.
No, I know.
So that's the.
Well,
that's
for the better. She stabbed him with like a pen or something. Yeah.
A pen in his shoulder. Yeah. And so this is where I was getting to, was like I remember them fighting. And this woman terrified me to my core, right? Like just pure. I would always. And anyways, they were fighting, and I come in the room, and Dad leaves, and then she's in the room, and I'm at the door, but the door is closed. Like Dad left, and slammed the door or whatever, but he left me in there. And I just remember being at the door and being like, and she was like coming towards me, and I was just like, like I was like scared something was gonna happen, and then she just opened the door for me. But I was just like, no, like
Maleficent.
Yeah, it was so bad. It sounds so bad, and it was so bad, but I feel like we're okay now.
I will admit, I wonder like what's real. Like I know that our minds warp things, and I know I don't remember a lot of it. So I wonder how like what was actually as bad as we remember it, and what was worse than we remember it. Like I don't know how bad it really was because it was so long ago.
Well,
but like it could be worse than I remember it because I repress a lot.
I think it was worse than we remembered, John, because like
I mean, it had to have been.
it had to have been because I mean, like the things that I remember that I don't think are that bad are bad.
That's when I fell out of the tree.
Yeah.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, shit, dude. What was I about to say? She just like, fuck.
It's okay. We don't have to fucking linger on that shit no more if you don't want to.
No, I was just gonna. I was remembering something, but I forgot. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. She doesn't matter.
It's all good.
That shit was cray though.
I think on that note, we're just fucking. I think we're good, homie. I think we just banter enough. I mean, I think it's funny because we start talking about certain subjects that are all funny and stuff like that, and then we'll like eventually our conversations lead to like the trauma and the deeper shit, which I think is like a good thing because then people know it's gonna start with funny and end with something real.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys. Well, thank you for listening to Just Banter. If you're still here, don't give the other people the views. This is the real and true and only Just Banter, y'all.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Bye, y'all.